Can't believe Christmas Eve has come round so fast.
I know. What will we do with ourselves when it's all over?
Oh, Paula will come up with some new scheme for us all. Anyway, be better for you.
Oh, I don't know, Duncan. It's 2 steps forward and 3 steps back at the moment. I just wish you'd trust me and let me in.
Perhaps it's still early days yet.
Yeah. This has been good for her, though, the Christmas dinner. It's given her a purpose. She's been in all the shops, introducing herself, organising donations. She seems just like the old Kate. I miss her. She used to be so full of confidence. And, well, then she seems to lose her spark. And I'd come home from work and she'd be still sat at the kitchen table in a dressing gown. She'd been there all day. It went on for months. And then... Sorry, not very blokish, am I? I should be going asking you whether you saw the match yesterday, not going on about my life.
Don't worry about that. Sometimes you need to talk to someone, don't you?
Anyway, are you looking forward to Christmas?
Yeah. Yes, I am actually. I know this lot think I'm a bit of a loner. But just as soon as I get all the folks rounded up in that minibus for tomorrow's do, I'm off to see my mum and dad. My sister will be there with her lot, and Miss Girlfriend Beb's coming down from up north and joining us there.
Oh, I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
Oh yeah, Bev. She's a teaching assistant up in Newcastle. We met on the internet. We've been seeing each other about 18 months now. Talking about moving in together when one of us can get a job near enough to the other.
So
I'm not a lonely soul like Paula thinks.
So you don't need to be saved by the stuffing or rescued by the roast.
Morford Lonely and Desperate Club have kicked me out. What will Paula say?
Oh, hello. Let me help you with those.
Oh, hi Kate. Nearly finished here. Just the lights to do. Oh, it's looking a bit more Christmassy.
It's looking great. It's quite exciting, isn't it? Has Paula been in yet?
No. Paula's doing the preparation stuff at home. Di was going round to help her, and then bringing it all round here later.
I just know that all the lonely people are going to have a wonderful day tomorrow. It's such a great feeling helping others, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, I'd better be off. Things to do, presents to wrap, before heading off to see the family tomorrow, you know.
Bye then, Duncan. I'll see you in the morning for taxi duty.
He's a good man. He doesn't deserve all that I've put him through. I feel so guilty for shutting him out, but he just hangs on in there. I don't know why. I don't deserve him. I love him.
She's a good woman. I wish she knew how beautiful she is to me. But she thinks she's worth nothing and she puts herself down all the time. I love her.
Sometimes I've been so hateful to him. I've wished that he'd have had the guts to leave me, because at least then he'd have a chance of true happiness with someone else. Children, a life. I thought that if I was horrible to him, he wouldn't feel as if he had to stay.
Sometimes she just pushed me away and I just want to take hold of her and tell her it'll be all right. I made her that promise. I'm a husband. For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
If he'd known when we got married what a wreck I was going to become, he'd have run a mile. And then when I tried
in sickness and in health, till death us do part.
When I tried to...
I found her on the bedroom floor. I thought I'd lost her. Painkillers and sleeping pills. I gave her CPR. I pummeled her chest. I shouted at her. I breathed my heart and soul into her. I sat on the bedroom floor waiting for the ambulance for what seemed a lifetime. I didn't know why she did it. I thought we were okay. I sat in the hospital while they pumped her out. I cried like a baby. When they finally let me in to see her, she seemed so pale, almost translucent. She seemed like a shadow.
When I thought he'd be better off without me. I wanted to set him free. I imagined his life without me in it, and I honestly thought he'd be better off.
I thought I'd lost her. She thinks I'm the strong one, but I can't imagine my life without her.
He doesn't understand the miscarriage. Oh, he was sad, of course, but he doesn't understand.
If it had a boy, I'd have called him Billy, after me granddad.
I wanted to be a mother so much. I don't think he realised just how much it affected me.
I'd have taken him fishing, I'd have taught him the names of all the birds. She'd tell us off for walking running through the kitchen, and I'd wink at him, just like my granddad did to me.
He just doesn't feel a loss like I do.
My boy Bill. That looks wonderful, love.
Isn't Duncan coming tomorrow then?
No, when he's helped us with the guests, he's off to see his family and his girlfriend.
I didn't realise he had one. Listen, Simon, thank you for pushing me to get involved with this lot. I'm really starting to enjoy it now. I've even been to coffee at Dives for a couple of times. I think the move was the right thing to do, you know.
And us? How do you think we are?
Oh, Simon, I want us to be okay. I want there to be an us. I've just been, well, lost in the wilderness, if that makes sense. But I want to come back. I want to be me again. I love you, Simon. Thank you for waiting.
I know, and I love you. And I'm always waiting for you. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, look at you two, love. Just brought along some of Paula's goodies. We've been peeling and chopping in her kitchen all afternoon. Now, I've got pigs in blankets and some sprouts all ready and just ready to go on tomorrow.
My mum used to soak her sprouts overnight.
I remember that. The house used to have a sprouty smell for weeks afterwards.
My mum used to cook them the day before, so she just had to reheat them on the day. It saves time, she always said. What I wouldn't give for a plate of her mushy old sprouts. Now, Simon, before I forget, Paula says, would you go and give her a hand with the spuds and pudding, because it's all a bit heavy.
Right, I'll be back in a bit.
You miss her, don't you? Who? Your mum.
Yeah, I miss her, even when I'm sitting in the room with her, because she's not really there anymore. I go and see her every day, sometimes twice a day. And I don't think she knows it. Sometimes when I go and see her, it's as if she hasn't seen me for months. She is so pleased to see me. The next time she asks me my name, breaks my heart. And then another time, she doesn't even acknowledge that I'm there. What about you, love? Is your mum still, or is she?
Oh, she's around all right. She lives in Spain with Terry, her latest husband. I don't see much of her.
That's a shame. I bet you could have done with her when you were going through your, when things weren't right for you.
If I had a penny for the number of times that I've sat down over the years and cried that I want my mum. But it isn't her that I want. I want the kind of mum that strokes your hair and wipes your nose and dries your eyes and tells you that everything's going to be all right. My mum was never like that. When I was going through teenage heartbreak, she was too busy going out nightclubbing to even notice. Oh, I ring her up sometimes and she tells me what she and Terry have been up to, but she always avoids asking me how I am. When I was in hospital, Simon told her, but she made her excuses, and she never even came to see me.
Takes all sorts, I suppose.
Sorry, look, the lonely and miserable of Morford will never get their Christmas dinner if I carry on like this.
Open that tin. It's got some of Paula's mince pies in. I'm sure all the lonely people won't miss a couple. It's overrated, that's what it is.
What is?
Christmas, families, everyone making out they're having such a wonderful time with their families, when inside they're either bored to tears or fighting back repressed rage. The happy family on supermarket adverts just doesn't exist.
Oi! Who said you could get started on my mince pies? They're for the guests tomorrow. Give me one too.
We were saying, it's not like it is in the adverts on the telly.
What isn't?
Christmas. All those families smiling at each other over fantastically cooked food.
You know, it used to be like that for me. I always prided myself on our Christmas. Me, Roger and the girls. Tree colour coordinated with the wrapping paper. The wreath on the door. Bucks fizz in the morning. Smoked salmon and cream cheese bagels for 11s. Stockings on the fireplace and the smell of home-cooked Christmas pudding. Won't be like that this year.
I think this is the last one. Where do you want it put in?
Oh, just over there in the corner, sign me, please. Thanks, love.
I'll be off then. Still got your present to wrap.
Okay, darling, I'll be over soon when we're just finished up here. Makes a difference though, doesn't it? I mean, helping others, seeing someone else who's less fortunate than yourself, and doing something to make their Christmas memorable. Well, it's what Christmas is all about, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose you're right. But at least I'll be able to Skype the girls in the morning. And when you think of all those lonely people, on their own, on Christmas Day of all days.
It's unthinkable, that's what it is.
And that's where the Morford District friends come in.
I hope they appreciate all the effort we're putting in.
How many are there in the end?
Well, there's 8. There were... Oops. There were 10. I think we're only 8 now. When Jean does the baby blankets for Africa, when she found out that Barry from the village stores was going, she decided not to come, because apparently once he refused to give a discount on a box of cornflakes that was crushed.
So who else is dropped out then?
Old Mr. Barker died.
Who have we got then?
There's Mary Cat Lady and Barry from Village Stores and that woman who used to work for the gas board. What was her name?
Mrs. Spinks.
Are they all elderly?
Oh no, there's that chap who lives next door to the veg shop. Can't remember his name. He's 40s.
Big Al, the taxi driver.
Oh, that's the one.
And, Harry that lives next door to Angie. He said he'd come.
Right. And then there's Mavis who plays the organ in the church. Keith from Top Farm. Oh, and Duncan, of course.
I don't think Duncan is coming.
Well, of course he is. What else would he do tomorrow?
Well, I might be mistaken, but I'm sure that Simon said that he was going to visit his family. Andy's girlfriend.
No, surely not. I don't think Duncan has a girlfriend. He's never mentioned one.
That can't be right. I'll just check. I've got him on my list.
Well,
Yes, he's on my list here.
I must have misheard.
Well, Angie would know. She's got the definitive list. Is she
Yes.
coming tonight?
Well, she said she might, but she's got a couple of parties on, so she couldn't commit.
Lucky girl, she seems to have such an active social life.
Always here, there and everywhere.
I prefer a quiet Christmas myself.
Yes, me too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd better get off home. I've still got Simon's present to wrap too.
Oh, what have you got in, love?
A pair of binoculars. He likes bird watching, so I got him some swanky new ones.
Oh, sweet. Well, you go and have a nice evening together.
Thanks. See you in the morning.
Right, Kate, thanks.
Right. What else is there to do?
Well, nothing. We've just got to put this lot away and then we'll cook it all in the morning.
So, how are things with you and Roger?
Oh, pretty much the same. He hasn't noticed anything's any different.
You decided what you're going to do yet?
I never know, do I? Sometimes I think I just want to run away, start again on my own. I thought about going back to university, fantasised about travelling, and then I get scared and think I'm going to end my days in a loveless marriage, maintaining the status quo, the perfect wife as far as the outside world's concerned. And I think back to how we were, you know, when the girls were little. He's a good man, Roger. Good father. Maybe there is a way back. Whatever happens, something's going to have to change. I don't know what and I don't know how, but I really can't go on like this. I'm going to get Christmas out of the way and then I'm going to make some big decisions. Anyway, enough of me. How's your mum?
Oh, same as ever. When I went to see her today, she didn't even acknowledge I was there. And then, when the woman who comes in to bring us some tea came in, she greeted her like she was our oldest friend. It breaks my heart.
Oh, darling, I don't know how you cope.
Oh, you just do. I have to. And anyway, at least I've got family. Not like that lot that we've got coming here tomorrow.
Imagine being on your own at Christmas.
Hi! Happy Christmas Eve! I just thought I'd pop in and see how it's all going. Is there anything you doing?
No, Angie, it's all under control, thanks. Just got to do the cooking in the morning now. What's the final numbers on the guest list?
It's 8 now, which is a nice sociable number. I do like a full table at Christmas, don't you? It's such a time for people.
Angie's got it right. She never seems lonely. She's always socialising somewhere or other. She's so popular. I wish I was more like her.
Angie's got the kind of life I like. She's strong, intelligent, independent, her own woman. She's professional, always out and about, always stylish.
She always seems so confident. She enjoys life. Sometimes I feel so downtrodden, what with work and visiting Mum and just existing. But Angie, she's just so lucky.
Angie's got it made. Her own home, flash car, important job. I gave up the career ladder when I had the girls. Angie's just so lucky.
The hall is looking really lovely. Everyone's done a great job. All we need now are some lonely people so that we can make their Christmas one to really remember.
That's right. Well, I better get off home. See if his nibs is back. Little drink at the golf club for Christmas. Probably out all hours. But you never know. Bye then.
Right. Well, suppose I'd better get off too. Things to do, you know.
Parties to go to?
Yes! Well, not really. Well, no. I just thought I'd have a quiet night in.
I always think Christmas Eve is such a lovely night to be quiet at home.
Yes, bit of wonderful solitude, fire lit, some lovely classical music playing.
Unless,
Yes?
fancy going down to the Royal for an hour just to be sociable.
Oh, why not? Come on, mind a vodka and Diet Coke.
Let your heart feel light. From now on, the joys will be out of sight. Be yourself, a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be found.
Right, Barry.
Big Owl.
Merry Christmas! Although I have to admit, I've got a bit of a head this morning. I ended up in the Royal with Angie last night and she insisted on buying another round. I got quite squiffy.
That's nice, love.
Oh, they had it doubles for the price of singles. I'm just not used to it, you know. Are you alright?
He didn't come home.
Who? Roger? Where was he? Have you heard from him?
Oh, he was only at his mate Jeff's. Phoned this morning. Said I obviously haven't got room in for him in my life since I'd rather spend Christmas Day cooking for the miserable and lonely of Morford than tending to his every need. So, he's gone to his sister's for Christmas lunch. I was up half the night fretting after a minute's sleep.
Oh, love. Wish there was something I could do. Do you know what you're going to do yet?
I don't. I just don't know. I don't even know if there is a Roger and me anymore. I mean, when the girls were home, we were a family, but now? What am I? A wife? A mother?
Oh, love, I wish there was something I could do.
There is. You can smile. Serve Christmas lunch for lots of needy and lonely people.
Do you know, we just have to pull ourselves together and let's get this show on the road.
Oh, damn! I forgot the black pepper.
Oh, don't worry, I'll just nip over to that. So.
Oh, thanks, love.
Morning.
So, she picked you up.
No.
to see her in a bit, but I wanted to see you first.
I think Roger might have left me.
Does he know about us?
No, there is no us. There's nothing for him to know. As you said, there never was a relationship.
Well, I'm sorry.
Don't be. You did me a favour. I was blind to him for such a long time. Paula, the good wife. Paula, the mother. Paula, the secretary of the bloody PTA. Paula, the good cook. You reminded me that I'm Paula, the woman, too.
Yeah. But I can't be what you need.
No, I'm not looking to you for an answer, Martin. I need to talk to me for that. I've got a lot of questions, but my eyes are open now. I just need to work out who I am.
I wish I could...
No. You could never have been the answer. But you did open my eyes to the question, and actually I'm grateful for that. Really, I am.
And I hope you find your answer.
Be happy, Martin. Just go and see that girl of yours and make her happy.
Goodbye, Paula.
Happy Christmas! Woo! Are you on your own? Oh, I do love Christmas, don't you? Parties every night, socialising all the time. Do you know, I've had so many invitations this year, you wouldn't believe it. Paula, are you okay? What's wrong?
Well, let's see. What's wrong? I was having an affair with Martin Goodlad, but he's dumped me for a younger model, just as I find out my husband has decided he doesn't want to be married to me anymore. My two girls are both far too taken up with their new lives to want to spend Christmas with their boring old mum. Oh, and I seem to be cooking Christmas sodding lunch for a load of people who, quite frankly, I couldn't give a toss about.
Bloody hell!
When I mess up, I do it in style.
You can say that again. So, what are you going to do?
I'm going to smile and say...
So he's dropped out. So there are only 7 lonely souls needing our attention. Sod it. Let's have a drink. It is Christmas after all.
Go on then. Oh, cheers.
It's overrated anyway, Christmas.
I thought you were quite the socialite. Parties every night and all that.
Oh, it's a front. Do you know how many Christmases I've spent on my own?
With your friends.
I've got friends, don't get me wrong. Most of the time being single isn't a problem. But being in somebody else's home as the poor Billy No-Made singleton at Christmas is just awful. You can cut the sympathy with a knife. For the last few years, I've told fibs so they don't feel so bad. Oh, I'm at my distant cousin's, or some very dear friends insisted that I go to theirs. And then I sat at home, getting quietly pissed on my own.
I always thought that you...
I'm a social animal, going from one engagement to another, never alone. That's the public version. Inside, I'm all on my bloody own for another bloody miserable Christmas. Which is why I volunteered for this. I thought seeing people worse off than me might make me appreciate what I've got.
Oh, join the club. Christmas on my own with Roger would drive me up the wall. It's funny how much he can say without saying anything. Just this silent, seething resentment.
Last year, when the brass band came round the village playing carols and knocking on everybody's doors asking for donations, I pretended to be out. Sat on the kitchen floor with the lights out in floods of tears until they went away.
He doesn't seem to like me anymore. I mean, I can kind of get him not loving me. After 20 odd years of being together, it's hard to keep the magic going, but I really think he resents me. Because I'm not the girl I used to be.
And all the TV programmes are all about everybody being in happy families, perfect lives, husbands, children.
Sometimes I think I'd like to spend Christmas on my own. Do what I like, eat what I like. Don't even like bloody parsnips, but I cook them every year.
What I'd give to belong, be part of a family.
Got the paper?
Oh, thanks, love.
We started drinking already. Pour me one.
I was just bemoaning my lamentable existence at Christmas time.
Oh, tell me about it. Bloody miserable M&S dinner for one and a visit to the care home. That's what's going to be the rest of my day when we've packed up here.
Do you know, I nearly started crying in Tesco's last year when I was stood looking at the Christmas dinner ready meals for one. It just felt so pathetic. I ended up buying a Christmas dinner ready meal for two, so it didn't look like I was going to be on my own. And you know, the woman behind the till said, "Oh, how lovely! Just a romantic dinner for the two of you. And I've got my lot round," she said. "It'll be so hectic. You're so lucky." She was envious. I didn't have the heart to tell her I'd eaten the whole lot myself.
Do you know, it's no better when you're not on your own. I sit at home with Roger sometimes and look across at him, watching the golf or doing his Sudoku, and I think, who bloody hell are you?
I'd hope that coming here to help people less fortunate than me might help to put things in perspective.
You're right. I have two beautiful daughters and a lovely home. Some people have nothing and they're miserable. Come on, we're going to have to put ourselves together and put on a festive spread for our lonely friends.
Hello, happy Christmas. How's it going?
It's all but a good
We'll be all right.
Everything's just fine.
We just met Barry from the village stores. He says, thank you, but he's had another offer. Mary the cat lady has offered to cook him Christmas dinner, so there'll be two less for our services.
Bloody hell! That's only 5 now. Grateful so-and-so.
Typical of the lonely of Morford to find friends just as we're about to give them their Christmas to remember.
Anyway, the food must be nearly ready. Where's Duncan with our minibus?
He passed us by the church, said he was just going to pick them all up.
Well, I do hope that the Morford folk appreciate all that we've done for them.
Well, if it isn't Casanova Goodlad. I thought you were spending the day with your new girlfriend.
I was. She called me. She says she doesn't think it's such a good idea so soon.
Oh dear. Why is that then?
She said it was all going too fast. I thought it was perfect.
I'm sorry, Martin. Really, I am.
So, here I am, volunteering to serve Christmas dinner for the sad and lonely of Morford. Because I've only got cheese and crackers at home.
Duncan, where is everybody?
Harry and Keith won't leave the Royal. Say they're going to have a liquid Christmas lunch instead. They're already 3 pints in. And the vicar heard that Mavis was coming here and insisted that she goes round to his place and has Christmas lunch with his family instead.
And what about Mrs.
She says, thank you very much, but she'd rather spend her Christmas quietly on her own than with a load of, her exact words were, miserable, lonely old gits.
So, Duncan, that only leaves you.
Me?
Yes, you're the 8th on the list.
What, the 8th miserable, lonely old git?
Yes! No, I mean, you're the only one of our guests to turn up.
But I'm not coming. What? Did you think I was coming? I'm going to my mum and dad's and meeting my girlfriend. Did you think I was coming?
You can't. We can't have no guests.
Nobody in the entire village wanted some company at Christmas.
I can't believe it.
Bloody great. Fan-bloody-tastic. We spent 2 sodding months planning Christmas for the lonely and miserable and orphan. It turns out there are no sodding lonely people in the entire sodding village.
Oh, I think there are. Maybe you've all just been looking in the wrong places. Well, I'd better be off. Merry Christmas, everyone!
So, I guess that's it. We go and have the Christmas we were meant to have.
Pity though, all this food going to waste.
Well, we'll just have to share it out between us. At least if you all take something, it won't all be wasted.
It seems a shame.
Couldn't we perhaps?
If I take those sprats, my Christmas will be just about completed.
Why don't we have the meal here, together?
Us?
But it was meant to be for the lonely of the parish.
But the lonely have all suddenly decided they're the life and soul of the party and buggered off. So I vote that we have it. I had loads of offers for today that I've turned down to be here.
Well, I suppose it beats my M&S dinner for one.
Roger's gone to his sister's for dinner.
I think it's a great idea. Come on, let's dish off.
I'm a historical figure. Am I a man?
That's right.
I need a clue.
Oh. You weren't very tall.
Toulouse-Lautrec.
No, try again.
Little. Little out of little and large.
A historical figure.
Anyway, wasn't little. The tall, thin one, and large was the short, fat one. Try again.
I need another clue. I can't think.
Not tonight.
I don't get this game. I still don't understand what it's a give in. Who am I?
You're Napoleon!
It's a game. You were supposed to be enjoying yourself.
We are poor. I can't remember the last time I laughed so much.
She's right! I'd have been at home, on my own, getting drunk in front of the telly.
And I'd have been stuck with Roger, screaming silently and dying inside.
And I should have been to see my mum. But I can go tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after, and the day after. And she still won't know I've been.
Di, if your mum could see you now, she'd be wanting to see you enjoying yourself, not stuck inside a care home listening to her snore.
I should be with Alice.
You will be. She's just not ready. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Just got to have patience.
When did you get so wise?
Well, if there's one thing I've learned over the last few weeks, it's that we don't all deserve the lives we're given. But we do have the power to take control and change things. I don't know how I'm going to change things, but perhaps I'll find the man I married in Roger. Ride off into the sunset. Perhaps I'll take up skydiving or writing poetry. Or marathon running. I don't know, but whatever happens, I'm not going to sit around waiting for it to happen. I've got to make it happen myself.
I think it's always turned out right in the end. We've been through it this year, but I hope things are a bit clearer now.
Any more wine, anyone?
Focusing on other people helps you to sort out your own problems.
Other people like the sad and lonely of Morford.
The sad and lonely who don't exist.
Well, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even be here.
Do you know, I can't remember. I can't remember the last time I enjoyed Christmas Day so much.
You're right. I have to admit, I was dreading this, but it's been fun.
Oh, perhaps we ought to do it every year.
But it's been a disaster from start to finish.
No, no.
It's been a laughing stock of the entire village.
No, not organising a dinner for lonely people. I mean us lot. Together.
I think that's a lovely idea, actually.
Let's have a toast to...
The sad and lonely of Morford.
No. 2 friends.